I stand behind it. Boom! And the kids think this is like, my car is like a Six Flags ride. They think they are at Six Flags. They're talking to the AI. They're asking the AI different things. She's answering them. We're being so lazy in this car. So for one, I believe that technology makes us extremely lazy. So I'm going to try to do better. Is there anything in your car that you like that is just so lazy that you can admit, like me? Secondly, this is what I don't like. There's 3,050 billion cameras on this car. And they were telling me as I was, in my little rut buying a new car, didn't tell my father about it, sitting there adding all things on. The cameras are unnecessary. When I grew up, I knew how to park. My father's a really good driver, and he taught us how to drive, defensive drive. When you back up, what are you supposed to do? Old heads, those listening to me right now live. You put your hand, you put the left hand on the steering wheel, you put your right hand on the passenger side and you look back. So here I go in my car, and my niece and my nephew, they're smart Alex. Because back in the day, you know how when kids, before they get smart, you can tell them anything and they believe it? Well, 10-year-old and the 14-year-old are at the age where they ask questions. So they said, why are you backing up like that? I said, this is the way Poppy told you how to drive. And they said, but there's cameras. You've got monitors all over the place. And I said, yes, but this is the proper way to drive. And they said, that doesn't make any sense. And I thought they're absolutely right. So I think it makes us lazy. If a mosquito goes by, it's like blaring, there's a mosquito. If I don't pull off in time when the car's in front of me, here goes the artificial intelligence working. It says to me, the car in front of you has pulled off. I'm like, okay, this is going too far. And this is when I knew that this has to be totally bad. I'm in this car and there's somebody going up 75, 85 in the fast lane. The fast lane is not to cruise 55. You're holding up traffic. You're going 55. You're cruising. You're eating a hot dog up 75, 85 by Spring Street. You're holding up traffic. People want to get by you. So I'm in my new fancy car and I put it in sport mode. And I want to teach this person a lesson because I believe that if I jump in front of them, get by them, and jump in front of them real fast, that they'll say, oh, she's the Robin Hood of driving. I'm not supposed to be in this lane. And it never happened. So I go to do it. Oh, man, whose grandmother's in this lane right now? Whose grandfather? And I look, if it's an older person, I don't mess with them. If it's just a young kid or just somebody that you just shouldn't be in that lane. So I go to be the Robin Hood of the road. That's what I'm going to go do. And I go to jump in front of them, safe distance. I'm not being that dangerous, but I'm going to jump on you without my turn signal on because it's going to teach you a lesson. All of a sudden, it's never happened to me before. My car started fighting me. I'm trying to pull the lane to get in front. The car's pulling me in the other direction. I'm like, I own you. You can't do this to me. And I said, what is going on? Why is my car fighting me? You can't do this to me. So the technology fights me. I don't like it. And that's where my question is to you. For those of you listening to MalaniKai Live right now, I have a simple question. Do you have technology in your home that you just can't stand, or in your car? Or did you hear me say something and you say, hey, you know what? I wish I had that option where I can be lazy and say, roll all the windows down and all the windows go down, or just stand there, or not even carry your key and just not be keyless and all that stuff. Do you think that's great? Do you have a piece of technology that you think is absolutely ridiculous, whether it's in your car, whether it's in your home? What's good and what's bad? So I see the good parts of technology, but I'm starting to go with Elon Musk. Elon Musk has been he's been outspoken about artificial intelligence. He believes that it's dangerous. He believes that we're going to be dependent on machines and that it's going to be dangerous to society.